The reptilians are on to us. Let's see how long you stay on for. What's up?
Hey,
Welcome back.
hey, what's up? What's up, man?
It's been a little bit since we last talked. Last time you were on, I believe we talked about QAnon and some other shit, some other conspiracies, Tartaria, and obviously it's 2020 and there is some fuckery afoot because of the elections. Before we get into it, what's your social media so you can share with the people and hopefully the two people that listen to this can go follow you?
Hey, no problem. Hey, I'll enjoy those two people. Hey, you can find me at Peter. It's Petyr 32, and that's only on Instagram.
Right on, dude. And you can follow us at the One on One Podcast everywhere. Well, only Instagram right now. I'm thinking about making a YouTube channel and a Twitter, but I always say that shit and I never do anything. But what is up, dude? You've been posting some stuff, man. What is the
Hey,
latest on this QAnon stuff?
hey, man, I have no idea what's going on, just like everybody else. I
Well,
have no idea what's going on, man. Right now, everybody is just laying low right now, for what I can tell. Um, There's been some FBI stuff that's coming out. Have you seen that?
what
About
stuff?
the
Please
about
enlighten,
the
please enlighten me.
about the Peter Strzok stuff, about the phones being wiped. Did you hear about that?
No, dude. What do you say,
Are you
Peter? What?
serious?
I'm so
Peter
serious, dude.
Peter Strzok? You don't know who Peter Strzok is?
No.
No, are you serious?
I'm so serious, dude. Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go in,
Okay.
bro. Go in.
All right. All right. All right. So Peter Strzok is the dude who was the number three in the FBI. So when Trump was getting investigated about his old Russia thing,
Hmm.
so he was number one in the investigation, but he was number three in the whole of FBI. So during his investigation, apparently, he said he started the investigation around August, but there was some fuckery afoot before then, and he never told anybody. And that was when Mueller was starting to, do his little investigation when he didn't tell anybody.
Were they investigating Peter though?
Oh no, they were investigating Trump. This was during
And
the whole Russia
he
stuff.
was the guy that was at the front of the investigation, but he's number
Oh,
three in the FBI.
exactly, exactly.
Okay.
From what I understand, And so what just came out, was a couple days ago, maybe a week ago. I don't know. There's so much stuff that came out. So the FBI wanted to get all the phones from the investigators. So I'm guessing it's Peter Strzok, Mueller team, everybody on that team. And apparently 27 phones got wiped accidentally
From Trump's, I'm guessing Trump's
from
team.
the FBI's team,
What?
from the investigators team.
Seriously. So
Like
what are they?
seriously.
Also, this Peter guy, he was the one that was the chief of the counter
So
espionage section and
yeah,
the.
so Peter was the first dude that did the investigation, and then Mueller kind of took over, whatever. Because I guess Peter was on most of the Hillary stuff, and Mueller came in for the Russia stuff mostly. But they were doing stuff before then. They didn't tell anybody, so uh, I guess
So the
people did
FBI's phones
paperwork.
were wiped.
Yes, all 15 of them, and they have 27 phones total. And yeah, they got accidentally wiped.
So what do you think that means, bro? What do you think that? Because we've been going at this whole dude. 2020 has been so crazy, and I talk about this. I've never been so passionate about something that I can actually go out and protest about it, right? And you have people who live, breathe politics. It's all a fucking lie. They're all playing for the same team, this left, right, red, blue bullshit. So and so is better than so and so. All this stuff is just made for us to be divided even more. And people buy into it so fucking much. And I've never been 100% that I would go and march for something in the streets, how certain people have for certain causes and certain groups, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
And
got you.
one thing that I can get behind, which I'm 100% behind, is save the children, because fuck pedophiles and fuck
Hey,
all
preach
these
it.
guys. Yeah, fuck all these guys that are doing things to kids. And dude, I would eat somebody if somebody was to do something to my son. And to know that people are out there taking the innocence away from kids, and human trafficking in itself, dude, that's so fucked up. That I think there is such bigger there are much more bigger problems in this country than what's happening right now. I'm against police brutality. I'm against racism. I'm against all that bullshit. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And it just pisses me off. You know what I mean?
Oh, I understand. I'm in the same boat you are. I'm in the same boat you are. The pedophile shit that cannot fly, at all, in no way, shape, or form.
What's your take on the Netflix cuties? I canceled my Netflix subscription.
Oh, fuck Netflix. Did you see the CEO got busted with like 13,000 files?
Did he
Of
really?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
The
he got
CEO of
busted.
Netflix?
He got busted like a couple hours later after, Netflix lost like $9 billion
Yeah, some crazy amount of
within
money.
like 8 hours or something like that.
So check this out. So we got a fact check here. It says false claim that Netflix CEO was arrested for child pornography. Hmm. You
Oh,
know,
I didn't know if he was arrested. I just said he got,
well,
they've
supposedly,
found some files, I guess. They found files of, you know.
and that's why I can't. Oh, fucking Snopes. You know how reliable they are, right?
Oh,
Did
so,
Netflix
oh,
CEO Kim
you gotta
Martin
love,
Morrow get
you gotta
arrested
love
for child
Snopes.
pornography? It says false. False rumor. I don't even know who to believe anymore. If you believe the media, which obviously can't, or these other news outlets. But my thing with the whole Netflix cuties, it's some people were on my Facebook. Some people came out against it, like, oh fuck these people, they're
Yeah.
sexualizing little girls, this and that. And then people were posting about it, right? The undercover pedophiles that were coming out saying, oh, no, 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 no. It's about the message. This movie is good if you just watch it and listen to the message. And then those same people that were coming out against it, talking about, oh, fuck this movie, they're posting again, oh, maybe I'll watch it if it has a good message. Maybe I'll give it a chance. You're so easily swayed.
Such bullshit.
Yeah, if you accept these people now, if you accept that now, if you accept and you let it slide now,
Mm-hmm.
next time they're gonna get bolder, and
Oh,
next time they're gonna
they're
do,
gonna
yeah,
take a whole mile from that inch you just gave them.
exactly. And that's what people don't fucking understand, right? These reptilian elite cannibal pedophiles are just doing whatever they want. I seen something that you posted. I think it was,
Yeah, about the swimming stuff.
you dude. I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
what
I
the
honestly didn't think
fuck?
that was real. I had to check and recheck because I was like, there's no way this is real.
So
That
apparently, and let me, for the listeners, controversial nude family swimming event returns to water park, sparking concerns pedophiles could prey on children. So apparently, this British water park has this nude event where everybody's just nude, and yeah, little kids, men, women. But my thing is, bro, if I was sliding down one of those slides, your balls are rubbing up against the slide. What if they get caught between like one of the, you know what I mean? Like in the slide where they come together. What if your balls get caught there, like some old man's balls as he's going down the slide, just get caught between that crevice? What
hey,
happens
hey, that's
then?
an easy lawsuit. Easy lawsuit right
Holy shit, man. It's fucked up, man. And so what has QAnon said as of recently? What's the status on that?
Apparently, there's going to be some reveal. We don't know what kind of reveal, All we know that is some information that's going to come out in October. Uh, I posted
In October?
a in October, supposedly in October. Um, there was a something that came out maybe 2 or 3, 4 days ago. I posted about it. It was this FBI agent called John Robertson.
Yes, I'm looking at that now.
I doubt that's his real name, but that's what he's calling himself. And he is the guy who found all of the Hillary emails on the Wiener laptop.
What a fucking name.
And
He he's not alive, is he?
oh yeah, he's alive. He's been doing like interviews and stuff.
How
Like
the fuck is he
there's
alive?
I I have no idea. No idea. Well, I don't know how long these videos have been, recorded. I don't know. He may be dead. I don't know. Um he came out and said that the FBI has 20 times more emails than Comey testified to,
Really?
but he didn't know it at the time.
Wasn't Comey saying there was 36,000 and there's 20 times that?
There's 20 times more than what Comey said. So
So
what
how
the
many?
hell?
So that's a fuckload of emails. Who the fuck sends that many emails?
Exactly.
36,000 times 20. There's no way.
How many emails do you how do you do that? I mean, how long has that been going on?
I'm gonna look something up real quick. I'm gonna see what is the what is the normal amount of emails a person can send in their lifetime. Let me see if that's even a thing.
It might be a
So,
thing. There might be even
average
studies about
office
it.
121 emails per day.
121 per day.
Yeah. That's
That's
a
on
lot of
average.
that's the average office worker receives 121 emails per day. That's a lot of days to fucking reach 720,000 emails.
Good God.
That is a lot divided by 121. That's 5,950 days. Divided by 365. That's 16 years. I could see that. She's been in politics for a long time.
She has. She has.
For a very long time. And
Very,
and
very long time.
and that was another thing I was seeing where people were talking about they should limit the days that these what was it, the justices can be in power because they're appointed for life.
Yeah. They're appointed for life.
For like
That is
that's
that is their spot for life.
this country, like this is what I'm telling you. There's so much more shit wrong in this country than obviously what's been on the media as of lately. I feel that number one, and again, I am against racism, police brutality. I'm against all that bullshit, discrimination, whatever you
Of
want to
course.
put in your butt. At the end of the day, behind closed doors is up to you. Whatever you want to do with your life is up to you. As long as you don't hurt children. You know what I mean? As long
Exactly.
as you don't fucking hurt children. Whatever else you want to
Don't
do, that's
fucking
up to
hurt
you.
children. Don't fucking
Exactly.
hurt children.
I feel that we should defund the media 100 fucking percent.
Hell
And
yeah.
because, dude, how is it? It is so unfair that these people are. As soon as you see a video go viral, which you can watch it go viral on social media, dude, you can sit there and go, "Oh, this is gonna go fucking viral." I remember when George Floyd first came out, I watched it go viral. I was like, "Man, a lot of people are reposting this shit." Then after that, which was the second one that went after that?
The Ferguson one?
No, the
Was that
Taylor,
before that? That was
the
before that.
the Taylor something, the guy
The
that
Breonna Taylor. Yeah, Breonna
no,
Taylor.
not Breonna Taylor, the other one, where the guy was
Uh,
running away from the cops and they shot him 7 times.
uh, uh, Dude by the car, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that that was the next one. I think it was like
Yeah.
Brandon Taylor or some shit like that. He was
Yeah, something
apparently
like that.
he had raped a girl and he wasn't even supposed to be there, and there was a warrant for his arrest and all this
Yep.
bullshit. And apparently
Yep.
he had a weapon on the bottom of the floor of the car. All
Yep.
this shit,
Yep.
but people only saw one side of it, and
Just one little
already,
side. Just
yeah.
one little side. That's
How
all
is
it
that
takes.
okay?
That's all it takes.
How is that okay though? Like, how
It's not okay.
they're already guilty automatically, the cops. And who the fuck is gonna want to be a cop after 2020? These little kids that were growing up wanting to be cops. Who the fuck wants to be a cop? Fuck being a cop.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that job. And it's funny that the people who want to defund the police are the first people to call police.
Like Alyssa Milano. This bitch.
Yeah, you saw that?
This bitch. That was unbelievable. I
Yeah.
could not believe that. But then I could. I was like, oh yeah, of course. Of course she called the police.
Who's gonna protect you when the cops aren't around? And then you have people. Oh no, well you take that out of context. Well, how are we taking it? No, it's not abolish the police, which some people want to abolish the police. By the way, some people want to just defund them, take funding away from them. Well, do you know what that means? Defunding them will mean that the police force is going to get smaller, and that means less police to be able to help you. So when somebody's breaking into your fucking house because they know there's less police, you know who you're going to call? The police, and there's not going to be any to come fucking save you.
Call Alyssa Milano. She'll pick up.
Yeah, I had a family member who was all about far left, and I don't associate with anything, bro. I don't associate with the left. I don't associate with the right.
Yeah.
I read something, and if it makes sense to me, I go with it, right?
Yes. Critical
I don't.
thinking.
Yeah, exactly, right. And Trump, I don't like Trump. I don't like Trump. There's a lot of things I like about him, a lot of things I don't.
Exactly. There's a lot of things that are red flags for me that
Yeah.
are big red flags. And there are some things that I absolutely love about him.
Do I think he's better than Biden? Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. I had this family member who was far left, very far left, posting random shit always about defund the police, this and that. A certain somebody that she knows got robbed at gunpoint. And the first thing she did was call the police.
Because that's what you do.
And they had called me. And they're like, oh, this happened, this, and this. And I was like, but wait a minute. What'd you do? No, we called the police and filed a police report. I said, but I said, you see how that works?
That's so funny.
You see
Oh,
how that works? Weren't you just posting about defund the police, this and that? Oh, it's not about that. Oh, it's funny when it
no, it's not
actually
about
does
that.
happen to you.
Yeah.
And fortunately for me, I'm always armed. I practice my Second Amendment. And I think I'll be okay if somebody tries to come into my home and try to hurt my family or whatever it is. But for the people who are against the Second Amendment, which a lot of people since the beginning of COVID were buying weapons
Oh yeah.
and stocking up on. I think I saw you post a an article about the ammo being bought up, and I've experienced it because I bought it my first Glock, unfortunately, the other day.
Oh yeah.
10 a Glock 20. It's a 10 millimeter, and I was trying to find 10 millimeter self defense rounds, and it was very scarce. I could only find one brand on one place online, and super expensive. But a lot of people who, when all this popped off, dude, I had a lot of people calling me and asking me questions because they know I'm into weapons and into guns and stuff. And I'm like, wow, it's so funny now when when I was buying guns, and my dad would be like, "What are you buying? What are you buying so many guns for?" And I go, "Well, just in case." Oh, nothing's ever gonna happen. And guess what?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When this shit popped off, the first thing he was like, "Hey, how many guns do you have? You coming over to my house if we get put on lockdown?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, oh, yeah. Their tune changes real fast. Tune changes real fucking fast. That's what happened with my family. I had maybe I had maybe one handgun, and then COVID happened, and then I was like, oh, well, time to get some more. Time to get some more. And then my family was like, what is wrong with you? I was like, are you not seeing what's going on, people? Are you not seeing what's going on?
you live in a rural area, or in
I
the
do. I
yeah.
do. I live in Oklahoma, so it's
Mm.
it's the reddest fucking state here, but golly, there's some really fucking stupid liberals here.
Really?
Oh my god, they're everywhere. And they're really it's not even like certain areas. They're just really scattered everywhere.
Yeah. You know, I went to Georgia last week. I was on vacation, and nobody there is wearing a fucking mask, dude.
Hell yeah.
Nobody's wearing a fucking mask, man. I was out in the mountains. You go and there's nobody wearing a mask. Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck anymore. No, well, I would say I think is it more of the southern states
I don't know what it is,
that really
bro,
don't
to
give
be
a fuck?
honest. But what I feel everybody's forgotten about coronavirus. Every day that passes by, and I don't want to say it's fake. I don't want to say that it's fake because it's real. I've known
I
people who
will
have
have to
gotten it.
say, yeah, I will have to say that I used to work as a patient transporter, and I left like right at the peak of this. So I left the hospital around maybe I would say maybe February of 2020 this year, and that was when everything was starting to change in the hospital, and doctors started to get sketchy about asking, people asking questions, and I was like, oh, something's happening. And they would like clear out whole floors for like a whole week so that the floor would be totally empty. They would clear out like 15 rooms and the whole floor would be empty. The ICUs would be empty. It was really weird. It was really weird.
There wasn't people pouring in how they were talking about.
No, no, it wasn't. It was, and I would go to the ER just to, sit, kill time. It's always fun in the ER. So talking to the nurses, you know, they would be like, "Oh yeah, we're having to tell people to go home because they're overreacting." People would come in with like a slight cough, and their anxiety level would be through the fucking roof.
Well, I try
And
not to cough even now, dude. Like
oh, I
when I'm not,
know.
when I'm in a
Oh,
restaurant.
I know. Yeah. Even if I have the sniffles, I'm like, ah, fuck, somebody's gonna say something. But even back then, people were losing their fucking minds, and we're having to turn people away. It's crazy.
What do you think this big reveal is in October?
Well, it might be the flight logs, the entire flight logs of Epstein.
I heard that the flight logs that we have now are fake.
I don't know. They might be. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. But
But if I
that's
was a
one
pedophile and I was trying to keep it down, if I was an elite pedophile and I was trying to keep it on the DL, I'd probably spread that rumor as well.
be good idea. I mean, their MO is always, to control the opposition, so you never fucking know.
Yeah, and that's the problem, dude. But then when you start questioning the official narrative, oh, you're a fucking conspiracy theorist, really? You're
It
into
comes
fucking
out.
conspiracy theories, dude?
Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry that I don't. Oh, so you just don't trust anything? No. Ever since all this shit, dude, I don't trust anything and I look into it. What if what didn't QAnon talk about that there was going to be some archaeological discovery that was going to prove that all religions were fake and that there was only one real religion? Was that true or did I just fucking make that up?
To my knowledge, I have no idea about that one.
I just probably fucking made it up.
I
Look at
think
me
you made
spreading
it.
fake news.
There you go. We can spread that one.
Yeah, but because I want it to be real, dude. I want to have this discovery where, fuck it, Project Bluebeam, dude. Project
Project
Bluebeam.
Bluebeam. I've been waiting on this damn light show forever. Like like ever since the riots. I'm like, oh, everybody's outside. Yeah, they're gonna turn on those fucking lights.
What was your take on the Goodyear blimp? Did you see that one?
Goodyear blimp. I didn't see that. What about
You
that?
didn't see You
No.
didn't see that one?
Did I miss it? Did I miss something?
There was this video circulating around, this viral video of a UFO, right? And it looked like a fucking UFO from far away. And It what they came out quickly and was like, no, it was a Goodyear blimp. It was a UFO just sitting in the far, in the distance, and people were stopping on the highway taking videos of
What?
this thing. Yeah,
I
look it
fucking
up.
missed this.
Look up UFO. I think it was in New Jersey.
I'll have to
New
look it up.
Jersey, September 14, 2020. Check that out. And so when they were looking at it, when I saw it, I knew it was fake because when you look at it, you can see the little blinking light at on the very end of the blimp, right? You know when like airplanes have that light that they blink.
Yeah, yeah, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
You can see that in the video, but there's other people saying that they weren't actually recording that they were recording something to the side of it. But I'm like, well, if you were, why not fucking point the camera directly at what you know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah, why
there's
not
there's
point it over there?
exactly. So, but then minutes later they came out, oh, this is just a Goodyear blimp. I don't
Goodyear
think it
blimp.
was a UFO. I think it was the Goodyear blimp
Goodyear
because you
blimp.
can clearly see the little blinking lights at the end of it. But what if this is like a test run, right? Like, oh, let's see what how quickly it can go on social media.
What about that Wayfair beta test?
Enlighten me, please.
The Wayfair. Okay, so the Wayfair incident.
Yes, I remember that.
Remember the Wayfair incident?
Yes.
So where'd that go?
Oh, like where? Oh, yeah, yeah, no, for sure.
That was a hell of a beta test right there.
Yeah, they just put it out there, and then as soon as the next biggest thing comes out, the next biggest thing, and that's what takes over the media and
Yeah, they're
over
like,
the
"Yeah, we
social
got our
media.
data. That's okay. Let's move on to the next thing."
Yeah, like how would they react to see if there was an actual, which exists? That's the thing about human trafficking. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a
It's
real
not.
fucking thing. It's a
It's not.
real
This shit
thing.
actually happens.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and 800,000 kids per year go missing in the United States. Where the fuck are the kids going? Okay, I've heard that 99% or 98% of those kids are brought back and come back, and they're given back to their families. But what happens to that 2% or that 1% of kids? Where the fuck are they going?
Just speaking of, that's a great segue. Actually, Tartaria.
Go, dude. I've actually been getting in back into Tartaria, and dude, I
There are
fucking love that.
tunnels.
I
There are
love that
tunnels
conspiracy theory.
everywhere. There are tunnels everywhere on this planet. Where are the kids going? That's where they're going. They're going in the tunnels.
Well, did you see there was a report that said scientists found, what was it, underground structures near the core of the earth? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Let me look this up real quick. Scientists find structures near Earth's core. Check this out. So, scientists have discovered quote unquote unexpected widespread structures near Earth's core. Researchers analyzed thousands of recordings of seismic waves or sound waves traveling through the Earth. Echoes from the boundary between Earth's molten core and the solid mantle layer above led to the discovery. So, and this is there is ancient ruins of, you can find cities, full cities underground. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think we talked about this, and I've done Hollow Earth. And let me find this city. Forgot the name of it. There is this city, I believe, in Turkey. Underground city. Let me find the name of it. But there is this city in Derinkuyu. Have you heard about that city?
Darren Kuyu. I've not heard about that city.
Dude, look that up.
Darren
Derinkuyu.
Kuyu.
Yeah, it is. I'll tell you right now how many miles of underground structure there is. It is at approximately 200 feet deep, where it is large enough to have sheltered as many as 20,000 people together with their livestock and food stores.
Holy shit.
And this is, I'm trying to find how long it is, but it's miles and miles and miles of underground tunnels, dude. It's a
So that
multi-level underground. Have you found it?
Yeah, so I got it. Yeah.
Dude, what
So
the
I guess
fuck?
that would coincide with what some people say about Tartaria is that something really bad happened, like the earth heated up really bad, really, really hot, and everybody went inside in the tunnels.
Is that what that is? Is that what that is?
That's like the one of the main theories is that something so the main theory is so the center of the earth is like plasma. And so when the sun has a really big solar flare, plasma heats up like a really really hot light bulb. It heats up to almost to the point of breaking, and those effects sort of melt whatever's on the earth at the point at that time.
Do you believe in global warming?
No, no, not at all.
I have heard that global warming is a natural
Yes,
occurrence within all
yes,
planets. Apparently, all planets in the solar system are experiencing some type of warming within its atmosphere. So that would, there's obviously on Mars there isn't any pollution and shit to warm up the air. There's no greenhouse effect there. Or on the next planet over, whatever it is, or so what's causing that is an actual natural occurrence that maybe every so few 100,000 years, whatever the fuck it may be, something like this happens. I don't know.
yeah. Have you heard of the year without summer that happened
No,
in it was like 1812, 1813, something like that?
no.
Yeah, it was a whole so it was like the
Where
I
was
think
this?
it was
Like
like
in the
it,
world? In the world?
I believe it was the northern part of America and all of Europe that got the grunt of whatever happened. So it was like from April to September, there was a 40-degree drop and it was famine everywhere. And complete blizzard and snow and everywhere. There's no summer for that entire what couple of months.
I believe it. I mean, I believe that obviously with it's funny, you're making me think about HARP and controlling the weather and how Biden said that he would if he was elected that there would be less, what do you say, less hurricanes and something else.
Yeah, I bet there would be.
So somebody said he's gonna turn down HARP from like 10
Yeah, yeah.
to 7. It's like, bro, you're crazy.
He's gonna turn it up, that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I believe that I can get behind that. And as far as like the whole Tartaria and all this stuff, one thing that really gets to me, dude, is these structures. I found another event. There is the World Fair of 1893, and there was also another event in 1915. I believe it was in Italy where the same thing happened. It was over 600 acres of these beautiful buildings, these antiquitech, these things that these buildings, these beautiful buildings that were just torn down after the fact, just torn down.
Yeah,
And one
they
of the
were
theories,
all temporary. Remember, it's all temporary.
sure, sure, but here's the thing, dude, and it gets into Nikola Tesla because supposedly the reason Nikola Tesla was so ahead of his time was because he had access to this ancient knowledge, this ancient Tartarian knowledge, where they knew how to acquire energy from the atmosphere, from the ether. And that's why he was wiped out.
Hmm.
And when he was wiped out, all his experiments and all his paperwork were stolen.
Do you know the rumor about that?
I do know the rumor about the Baron
The
Trump.
whole, yeah, the whole Trump's uncle thing.
Yeah, well, but do you know the conspiracy, the last president?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
trippy ass shit.
For those that don't know, the last president, and it's so, dude, it's so fucking weird, dude. It's
It
so
is
weird.
weird. It's
Like,
weird to a point where it makes you question if you do believe in coincidences, it makes you question.
no, there's no
It
fucking
makes
way.
you question.
There's no way, dude.
It
There's no
makes you
way.
question. It
There
makes
is
you
a guy
question.
named Olaf Pence in the fucking book. Get out of here. There's no way. This
It's
book was
just
written
a
in what,
coincidence, man. It's just a
the
coincidence.
1800s or some shit like that.
Yeah, it
Baron
was in the
Trump,
1800s. This
Marvelous
dude in the
Underground Journey.
1800s.
It talks about fucking alternate dimensions. It was written in
Goggle Goggle Land.
it talks about alternate dimensions. It talks about Hollow Earth. It talks about
Talks,
all
yeah,
this crazy fucking shit. This Alice in Wonderland, and this little boy on the cover looks like Baron Trump.
it looks just like him. It's crazy.
It was originally published in 1893. Huh. Ingersoll Lockwood.
I keep saying that Trump has the 2020 almanac. Like I'm pretty sure he does.
Probably.
I'm pretty
But
sure he does. You
but
know,
anyways,
Q is always saying, "Oh, the timing is up to the president." The fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh, you got the almanac, Mr. President? You got the almanac?
here we go. World Fair Italian style. The Great Exposition. Let me look this up. Hold on. There was another. Yeah, here we go. World's Fair in Italy, 1915. That's the other one. But here's the thing, dude. This is what gets me, because what if it is, yeah, it's the San Francisco World's Fair in 1915 had beautiful structures like this.
Like it's ridiculous.
And
Like it's so beautiful.
yes, it's
It's
just
so beautiful.
cities, dude, cities that were beautiful. And Nikola Tesla, so the reason Nikola Tesla was so advanced was because he had this knowledge of the Tartarians. And I want, dude, I want to believe that so much, because time as we know it is made up, dude. Is made up.
Have you seen that show? It's on Netflix. I don't know where else it is.
Cancel my Netflix.
I think it's not even an American show. I think it's an Icelandic show. It's called Dark.
Oh yeah, I couldn't ever
Have
get
you seen
into
that?
it.
You
I
can't really
started
get
it.
into that,
No,
really?
no,
Oh man, I got into that show.
no, I couldn't get into it,
I
dude.
got into
Apparently,
it.
apparently there was a World's Fair in San Francisco as well.
That's ridiculous.
Holy shit! Again, dude, beautiful structure.
It's always so beautiful.
And one thing that I couldn't wrap my head around, dude, and I think it was John Levy, the videos that he puts out. And I was trying to talk to a friend of mine about this, two friends of mine, about the fireplaces in these homes. Did you ever look into that?
Yeah, yeah. That whoever the people that came after Tartaria, they found the fireplaces. They didn't really know what they were.
I
There's
could have
always a
fucked.
certain structure to the fireplaces. They always
Yeah.
have these two, I guess you would say two little rod towers always in the front.
And and did you see, so when they were doing the San Francisco Panama Pacific International Exposition, did you see that they shipped out different buildings? They sold all the buildings. So
I
some
didn't
of them
see
they
that.
tore down,
No.
and some of them they were literally on barges, fucking being shipped to different places.
It's fucking
Did you
ridiculous.
see that? And here's the thing, dude. I want to get behind that conspiracy so much, the Tartarian one, because it makes sense to me. It makes sense that that the Egyptians, obviously everybody knows that the fucking Egyptians, they did not build the pyramids how they say that they did. There is
No.
a missing civilization X. And the first thing that people want to talk is, oh, the aliens built the pyramids. Maybe the fucking aliens built the pyramids. Maybe. But doesn't it make more logical sense that there was some other more advanced civilization, if they were Atlanteans or not, because you know that the Tartaria conspiracy gets woo woo. It gets,
It does. It does. It does. It gets cray cray.
you know what I mean, like the cannibalistic giants
It gets cray cray. Yeah.
and all this other bullshit. But from a logical standpoint, I always feel like with every conspiracy, every urban legend, every certain thing, there is some grain of truth within that. Always. And maybe if you weed out all the bullshit, so the alien stuff, which I love the Anunnaki theory. I love that. But I've been kind of like ever since I've just been looking into really what fucked me up was Tartaria. That's what fucked me up.
They got you, huh?
When I started looking into that, when you started sending me those videos, I was like, man, maybe the Anunnaki, maybe it sounds fucking cool. But then who man. And like my fiance, like, she'll be like, why the fuck does it matter? Why does it matter? You know what I
Why does
mean?
it matter? I understand the question, but I still want the question answered.
Yeah, what does it matter?
I
Like,
want
but
an answer.
who was before them? Like, who was before all of them? Right?
Who are we? Who are we to them?
Exactly, dude. Like, it
It's
make
a dangerous question, apparently.
it fucking blows my mind, dude. There are so apparently there's a bunch of international expositions. There was one in Barcelona, one in Panama, one in Chicago, and if you look this up, people, it's beautiful structures everywhere.
It's
Stuff,
breathtaking. It's
yes,
breathtaking.
stuff that if you don't if you were to this is what they do, right? They'll take these structures, just how a lot of these, and again, this is going to get controversial and heretical, but a lot of churches, they will tear down certain sacred sites of certain people, and this has been seen time and time again, where they will tear down some certain place of some ancient civilization and build upon that area. If you look into the pyramids, they're obviously on ley lines. A lot of these ancient structures of back then, they were built on ley lines, and a lot of these churches are built on ley lines. There is something to it. And if you notice at the top of these buildings that were recycled, pretty much, that we found, that we didn't build, there is something missing always at the top of the roofs on top. And
Always.
the conspiracy
Always.
behind that is that they were using certain antiqua tech, so certain technology, to harvest energy from the ether, from the atmosphere, from whatever. I don't know, dude. I'm looking at pictures right now,
Crazy stuff.
and it fucking blows my mind. I like, you want to know so bad, right? Like, you just want to sit there and like, what the fuck?
And it blows my mind of just how beautiful and how
Yes.
astounding all those buildings were.
So if you look up, obviously the first one was the Chicago World Fair of 1893, which that's the one I was familiar with. Also, there's also one, the San Francisco World Fair from 1915, which beautiful fountains, beautiful architecture, 600 something acres, and a lot of it was burnt down, torn down. Why? Why? And it gets in. I did an episode not too long ago where we talked about language, how back then the original alphabet only had 17 letters, and there was letters added to the alphabet. And when you're spelling something, you're casting a spell. When you talk, you're casting a spell. So they diluted the power in language by adding more letters to the alphabet. So language became less powerful, right?
And it's a way to hide whatever you want to say to somebody else.
Yes, yes, exactly. It's a way to, yeah, to suppress
Mm-hmm.
what you're saying. I know you're into Are you into numerology as much as I? Because I've seen you post about that shit.
I am into numerology. I like ciphers more than numerology. I'm very big into ciphers. I don't really know how to solve a lot of ciphers, but I find them interesting. And old ciphers, like during wars and stuff like that, it's just fascinating to me that humans can work around their
Ciphers,
own
what is
language.
that? Can you explain what that is?
Like a cipher, like a so a cipher is like when you insert something for a letter. So, or
Oh, I got
so
you.
let's say I want to tell you happy birthday, but what's written on the piece of paper is like LFZ. So there's certain letters
Oh, I got you.
that are associated with different letters. You understand? Yeah.
When I was in Georgia, I had something happen to me, and I'm not big into numerology, but I believe in synchronicities. I don't believe in coincidences. I had something
Same.
really weird happen to me where I was using my dad's phone and I asked him for his. So we rented a cabin out, right? And the cabin, they had a key. The number pads to get
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
The number to get into the cabin was 1416. A couple of days later, I was using my dad's phone and I asked him for his code to unlock the phone. And guess what it was?
14, 16.
The fucking same number to unlock the cabin. What were the chances of that?
What are the odds? What are the odds?
So I looked up 1416 to see what the numerology meaning behind it. And apparently we got the one that's the angel number, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it says angel number 1416 is a message from your angels that your prayers and positive affirmations will help to improve all circumstances and situations in your life. And it also says that the angels are helping you to clear away and heal anxieties, concerns, and limiting belief patterns in regards to your material and monetary issues. I don't know what the fuck that means. This one
Yeah.
here says
Welcome to
angel number
numerology. Welcome to numerology.
1416, congratulating you in a positive way that will allow you to see all the benefits for yourself. Angel number 1416 is sharing with you that you have done a great job on making sure you are taking care of all of meeting all your objectives in your life. I don't know. And then it breaks it down. And
Yeah.
angel number 1 encourages you to do what you have to do in order to make a positive decision. Number 4 reminds you that your angels are close by and offering you all the love and support you've come to expect from them, which I don't believe in that shit. Angel number 6 reminds you that you are in charge of creating positive future by making use of your intellect. And angel number 14 asks you to keep yourself focused on the future by calling on your angels for support and help when you need it. Angel number 16. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that means, dude.
Some deep stuff.
So what do you have to do? Do you have to just read into it until you find something that it's like fucking astrology, dude?
It is kind of like astrology.
It's
I,
stupid.
I kind of like numerology better than astrology. Astrology is so fucking confusing. Numerology is pretty simple because it's just numbers 1 through 9. You have to you
Oh.
always add the numbers if there's 2 digits.
Oh, so it'd be 5 and 7.
So
So
you would always simplify to one number.
so personal freedom is number 5. And number 7, let's see, is number of introspection and inner wisdom. And it's 1416. What is that all added together? 5, 6, 6 plus 7, or 6 plus 6 is 12, so 12 wouldn't be in there, right?
No, so it would be 3 because 1 plus 2 is 3.
So 3 numerology is resonates with creative self-expression, social interaction, and optimism. Number 3 is about creative expression. I guess. I mean, I fucking podcast, right?
Yeah,
That's weird, man. I
it
don't know.
works. Have you looked up the gematria for that?
1416?
Yeah.
Gematria. Let's see here. Words equals, and this is gonna be freaky.
Yeah, it's gonna be real freaky. Just a heads up.
All right, so okay. Uh April 10. That's my cousin's birthday. Okay. I am as very rich. Babylon not so great in ruin.
Oh
New
wow.
Testament. Huh.
Hmm.
7 years. YT Kings of Edom secret music. Huh.
No
Secret
idea what that
child
means.
slave location. That's fucking creepy.
Oh wow. Wow.
Listen to this message from God in November. That's creepy.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
America will be unified again. Holy shit, bro.
It's in the numbers, man.
The MYKHYNA exit. Oh shit, dude. God shall end the world.
That's a heavy one.
Cave of treasures. Two horns like a lamb. That's fucking weird.
Two horns like a lamb. That's from the Bible, isn't it?
Yeah, some shit like that. The
Yeah.
quadrivium. What the fuck is that?
The quadrivian. Uh, Something to do with physics,
Quadrivium
maybe?
is consists of four subjects taught after teaching the Latin word meaning four ways. What the fuck?
Ah, like north, east,
Consists
southwest.
of four subjects. So, namely, arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy. That's weird. Huh? It's got to do with like. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. For most medieval scholars who believe that God created the universe according to geometric and harmonic principles, science, particularly geometry and astronomy, was was linked directly to the divine. To seek these principles, therefore, would be to seek God. Holy fuck, man.
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy. And I've been looking into sacred geometry and all this bullshit, bro.
Harmonic principles, huh?
Holy shit, man. I'm the hairs on my neck on the back of my neck are standing up, bro. Should we
Full
keep going?
circle. Full circle.
The quadrivium, here we go, here we go. Press into service. What's up, Doc? Oh my god, CERN will let in aliens. Get the
Oh
fuck
my
out of
gosh.
here.
Come
No,
on now.
no, no.
Okay, it's
CERN
getting too accurate. It's getting too accurate.
literally says CERN will let in aliens.
It's getting too accurate.
Dude, dude.
Oh wow, that's heavy.
That is fucking crazy. American Idol winners. Gee, the earth is getting ready to flip.
What the
Sins
what?
against the Holy Spirit. Maybe there is a lesson to learn here. Co co Coitus interruptus. What the fuck is that?
Coitus interruptus. Uh, to bother.
Oh wait, no. Oh, this is okay. Never mind, dude. This is weird. The withdrawal method of contraception is the practice of withdrawing the penis from the vagina and away from a woman's external genitals before ejaculation to prevent pregnancy. Coitus interruptus.
Okay, the numbers have gone too far.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. All right, bro. It's there's a lot of here. Okay, man. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay, yeah, that we're gonna go ahead and end it there. Allah Sabana Watalia, some weird shit. Let me see here. Believe not to be a prophet, the embodiment of stupidity. The saints are evil beings. Did you know that when the Nordics were being converted to Christianity, in order for Christianity to attract the pagans, they went ahead and adopted some of their pagan gods and made them saints?
Of course. Of course they did. Of course they did.
Holy fuck, man. This, I just had my mind blown, bro. And then the very last one, bro, the very last one. Getting erased out of existence.
Hot damn. Hot damn.
The one before that, anti-Christian forever.
Wow. Wow. too real. Too real.
Dude, what does that mean? Oh my God. Do you want me to read the results by English and simple Gematria? Do you want me to read the third one on the line?
Hell yeah.
Secret Diary of Trump.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. The mind control agenda of CIA. Dude, this is, give me another number to look up. The
Okay, I'll give you.
B666. Holy
How
shit.
about I give you my number that follows me around? How about
All right,
32?
all right.
32.
All right. 32. 32.
32.
All right. Because there's no fucking way that was that. There's no way. There's no way.
Okay, well try 32. How about that?
All right. This is I'm kind of freaked out, to be honest with you, bro. Gematria. Let me take some notes here.
How
right.
about 3223? How about that?
3223. That's yours. All right. So calculate. Here we go. Jesus will be my teacher.
Hey.
Prevent World War III.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Telling someone they are a third eye demon is insulting the genuine thinkers. Did you tell somebody that they're a third eye demon?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, what in the fuck is this? The Shanina has been cast out from the realm of God as Mashiach avenges his family. Huh.
Wow, that sounds like Indian type stuff.
Sounds fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting here. Soon and very soon we are going to see the king. Huh.
Ha.
December 25.
December 25. Just December 25?
December 25, Mitra birthday.
Mitra birthday. Don't know what
The
that
next
means.
one, the New World Order Mandela Effect prophecy. Huh.
Wow. Okay.
David was a beast that overcame Satan. Okay, this is what angst without anger feels like. How have the mighty fallen in the midst of the battle? Complete evil with no redeeming qualities. Always on my mind, Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Okay, yeah.
Anon's No One Will Forgive You. Here we go. Can I kill the devil without going to jail?
Oh wow, that's a vital question.
Revelation CERN, European Organization for Nuclear Research. I have too many thoughts for you all to read, for you to read all of them.
Seems pretty accurate for me.
Underground artifacts which Satan cannot destroy. That's an interesting one.
Oh wow. Maybe talking about Giza?
Well, we've been talking about stop accusing people if you don't know for sure. 6, here we go. 36862994499.
That number is not in my contacts.
Yeah. All this stuff is just vibration and light right. The sickness you allowed into your heart. Okay. Check this out. Reptilians working at the pentagram. I kid you not. See, some of these aren't. Look, there's like Burke, Windsor, Pentington, Smithwick, Gates. A lot of these things, they were hoping it would do that.
It's bro, like some of those are like disconnected words.
Some of the yeah, exactly. Mine was way better, bro.
Yeah, yours was way better.
Some of mine were way better. So, man, that was fucking weird, dude. And then if you put 32, it just comes up with like, random words. So, what do you think the universe is trying to tell me with that?
It's a good question.
Holy fuck, man. That fucking blew my mind.
That was amazing.
Coitus interruptus. So, guys, if you don't know, coitus interruptus is when you fucking pull out, bro. You pull out, motherfucker. Yeah. What
You
the
just put it
fuck,
in a
man?
very elegant way. It's a very eloquent way of saying it.
That's crazy, right? Who the fuck? Who the withdrawal method? Who knew that had an actual scientific name? Who did
That's an
this?
actual scientific term. That's crazy.
Who did this? Who did this? How effective is the pull-out method? Here we go, right here. Here we go. For every 100 people who use the pull-out method perfectly, 4 will get pregnant. Jesus Christ, dude. That blew my mind, man. I'm so shook, bro, to be honest with you. Like, and I don't believe in this shit. But did you know, and I've been listening to a lot of Terrence McKenna as of lately. And have you ever had this happen to you where you, for example, like a podcast, you'll get into a podcast and you feel like what they're saying just fucking goes over your head and you just like can't relate and you hate the show and you just stop listening to it. But then you go back either months later or something like that, and whatever they were saying fucking makes like sense to you now. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's not like convoluted and just like mixed up and just it makes sense. So I was like that with Terrence McKenna.
Really?
I would listen to him and everything he would say would just fucking fly around. I'm like, man, this guy, mind you, he's fucking brilliant. He is
Oh yeah.
so smart. Such a smart guy. I wish he would still be alive today, man.
I know,
Honestly.
right?
It's very unfortunate. Like such a bright mind. And it's kind of weird because when you listen to him or when you listen to Alan Watts, these guys, they had like a fucking cult following. They had a cult following, dude. Like it's
Oh
kind
yeah.
of weird listening to them because the people in the room like they always agree with him and like all this stuff. Like I feel like I get like this culty vibe. But I recently started getting back into Terrence McKenna and I the reason I did was because I drove back from Georgia to where I'm at. It was 11 hours. I drove for 11 hours and I listened to Terrence McKenna the whole time. And I was like, holy shit, this guy knows so much stuff, about psychedelics, about life, about everything, early Christianity. And one of the things I was listening to with what you're saying with astrology at first, the original purpose of astrology was to assign a demon to things. Every zodiac has 3 demons assigned to it. And
Yeah.
you're supposed to read the demon assigned to that zodiacal sign. And that was the original intention for that, which that is a lost cause now. Nobody, few people know how to do that. But he started talking about, and I had a conversation with somebody about this, about and I don't fuck with the occult, but the influence and the magic, how magic is an actual thing, if you want to call it magic, right? I feel like there is some dogma associated with that word. But
There's a fine line between magic and technology.
but if we go back to the invention of the computer,
Yeah.
and do you listen to jeez, forgot his name. Aeon Byte, do you listen to him?
No, I haven't heard of him.
So look up Aeon Byte and let me look up. Damn, what the fuck did I
Yeah.
forget his name? Yeah, it's a podcast, Aeon Byte Gnostic Radio with Miguel Connor. And he was on Tinfoil Hats not too long ago. And this guy talks a lot about the Gnostics and stuff like that. And he had on a guy today. And he wrote a book about, he's calling it Prometheism. And it's got to do with transhumanism and all this stuff. And at the beginning of the show, he does these monologues at the beginning of every of his episodes. And he's a writer. And they're fucking, I hated them at first when I first started listening to the show. I couldn't fucking stand them until I like stuff like just started connecting with me. And now I fucking love his intros because they're just full of just this wealth of knowledge. And they're amazingly done. I'm probably going to try and get him on the show. But he had this guy on and it was like this clip. And I forgot where it's from, but the guy was talking about, he's like, when the first computer was invented, they asked the computer, is there a God? And the computer replied with, "There is a God now," pretty much saying that the computer is the God. And the original person to create the modern, what is now known as the modern day computer, was a mathematician, Charles Babbage. And the reason he wanted to create the computer was to prove the existence of Satan, the devil. He wanted to summon Satan. He wanted to use science to summon and manifest Satan. That was the original intention of the original computers, and that's the reason he fucking did that. He did like seances and shit trying to bring forth the fucking devil.
We all have black mirrors in our pockets now.
Yeah. So one of the things that freaked me the fuck out when I was listening to Terrence McKenna, he was talking about magic and pretty much witchcraft and all this stuff. The original, and I was raised Pentecostal Christian. I was born and raised Pentecostal Christian. And it was always, they would always have an emphasis, like they would emphasize like, oh, don't worship false idols, false gods. There's only one God that you worship, is only, Jesus Christ, the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Don't, the Catholics, they have it all wrong, which if you really look into it, they have pagans. Some of their saints are fucking pagan gods.
Yeah, that's the only way they could get everybody on board.
That's what I'm saying. So if you really look into it, they're not wrong. But the reason that the Christians are so caught up on, oh, don't worship false idols, false idols, false idols, was because back then the pagans, they had these rituals where they would literally invoke and do these seances and stuff like that to welcome demons into statues, and the statues would talk, and the statues would give them knowledge. I did an episode on astral projection on another podcast that I do, Strange Ones. And astral projection is used in a lot of civilizations to acquire knowledge. And I don't know about you, bro, but I believe that there are other realms, other dimensions. How to get there is cloudy, right? If it is through the use
Exactly. Yeah.
of these certain substances, psychedelics, or through saying certain things, through coming and because there's certain frequencies that you can tune into as whatever the fuck, right? Meditation, that's what you do. Meditation is, that's why I think we live in a simulation, bro, because what we say, meditation, prayer, repeating the same shit over and over again, you manifest things. You're pretty much, if enough people believe it, it becomes true.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And
And
it
remember
makes
the
sense.
world consciousness thing, that everybody on 9/11 was focused on one little point, and something happened.
What do you mean?
There was a researcher who was able to measure the electromagnetic field of the earth, and on 9/11 it spiked.
Really?
Yeah, everybody was focused on one
Oh,
little
one
area,
thing. Yeah.
and it was able to be measured. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's dude, it's proven already. There are suits for people who go diving with underwater, with animals, and even in woods. There are suits that are engineered to suppress your electromagnetic field that you give off, because animals can sense that.
Yeah.
So, and again, that's why this whole Tartaria bullshit and all this stuff, that's why it appeals to me, because if they are able to suppress that power, the Gnostics, they were fucking persecuted, they were killed, because that's what they spoke about. That's what they spoke about we are gods. We can achieve self-divinity with just ourselves through what? Through gnosis, through knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why, dude, that's why it makes sense to me. It makes a lot of fucking sense that they would do this to stop these people and to well, so we don't stop these people is what I mean. But yeah, so the original intention, the original idea behind don't worship false idols was through that. And you know, you're able to tap into this Akashic records, this collective, how you're saying, this collective consciousness. And these rituals, they go back to even the Knights Templar, you know, the Knights Templar, bro, with
Oh yeah.
Baphomet, where they had
Yeah.
supposedly the head of John the Baptist, and that head, through certain rituals, would speak to them and give them prophecies and knowledge. And that's how the Knights Templar invented the modern day banking system through alchemic means, bro.
It's
It's
fucked up.
fucked.
It's
It's
fucked up.
fucked. It's crazy, bro. It's
It's
fucking
fucked up.
crazy.
We just
Man,
gotta get through November.
what do you think is gonna happen, bro?
We
What do
just
you
gotta
think?
get through November.
Do you think there is going to be? I feel that even after November, it's not gonna stop.
Hell no, it's not gonna stop. Especially if the
If Trump
Democrats
wins,
if the Democrats give up, it's not gonna stop. It's still not gonna stop. If they let go of their riots, if they let go of maybe what else? The George Soros.
well, supposedly Trump is going after the people who are funding Antifa, and they're
Yeah.
supposedly funding other groups. And I think I was listening to Tim Pool, where he was talking about that none of the sides are going to concede if the election goes to, you know, if the election goes to Biden, the Trump side isn't going to concede
Yeah,
to
no
that.
one's
And
gonna concede.
so what then, dude?
Well, what they're gonna talk about, what's being
Then
talked about
Nancy
is
Pelosi becomes the president.
it's gonna go straight to the courts because apparently everybody's talking about, well, it's gonna be like 9 days. It's gonna take 9 days to count the mail-in ballots. So we're not gonna announce the president until 9 days after. So what do we do in those 9 days?
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be fucking crazy.
The fucking world ends those 9 days.
They might bring out the aliens.
You know what I mean?
They might bring out the aliens.
Because
We'll see.
if you notice in those and you know those movies with War of the Worlds and Independence Day, everybody always comes together, right?
Yeah,
Everybody always
yeah.
becomes
They might
one.
they might bring out the aliens or another Jesus, whichever one they choose.
Do you feel that there's going to be a civil war?
There's going to be conflict. I don't believe there's going to be an all-out civil war. There's going to be pockets of conflict. But I don't think it's going to be the worst case scenario what I have in my mind. I don't think it's going to be that.
So worst case scenario, just full blown out.
Worst case scenario is it's a wild wild west.
What is it? The Boogaloo Electric Slide 2 or some shit like that? Is that what
Yeah, something like
is
that.
that
Yeah.
what they're calling it? What the fuck? What a stupid fucking name, man. The Boogaloos.
The
This
Boogaloos, huh?
dumb fucking name. Yeah, bro. So, man, that numerology shit fucked me up, and I waited too. I had looked it up before, but I wanted to look it up while I was on recording with you because I know you're into that type of shit,
Oh yeah.
and so I literally had not
It
looked
was a
into
good
it.
decision. Good
Yeah, it
decision.
was. It was Coitus Interruptus. That's gonna be the name of this episode. People are like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's
It's
right.
gonna
It's when
go
you
viral.
fucking pull
Make that
out.
go viral. Yeah, there you go.
So we'll wrap it up there. Today we talked about some shit. We talked about coronavirus, conspiracy theories, QAnon, Netflix, UFOs, Project Bluebeam, Tartaria, Hollow Earth, numerology, Gematria, a bunch of shit, bro. So before we wrap it up, what is your social media and where can people find you at, Isa?
And you can find me on Instagram. It's Peter Petyr 32. and I post all kinds of weird shit on there.
Yes, you do. Yeah, I always watch that shit, man. And yeah, dude, I just want to thank you for coming on again. We should do this soon.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for having me on again. Appreciate it.